Hello, my name is Rich Howard, owner of Architectural Builder Supply. In this video is to bring you a closer look at the Ives number 22 flush pole. This is shown in the 26D finish. Part number is properly 22B26D, and the B in the part number infers that this is made of solid brass. Okay. The 26D means satin chrome. Flush pole, typical residential type flush pole that you're going to see installed in countless bypass pocket door applications as well. Very nice, a nice quality item. You know, reasonable fit and finish. I've seen better, I'll be honest. I've seen better. A couple of screws and a complementary finish that will go along with this. Now, the dimensional properties. There is a link below this video to a document called Cut Sheets that will give all the dimensional properties, and wow. This shows you how long Ives has been manufacturing trim and auxiliary hardware. The date of that, the original drawing date of that technical drawing is 1949 and a revision in 1960. And then 2002. Let's go over it. 3 and 5/30 seconds, so 3 1/8 basically. Okay, basically. A little bit heavy on that. Closer to 3 and 3/16. Overall width, they have 1 and 11/30 seconds, so what, 1 and 3/8 maybe? Yeah, 1 and 5/16 approximately. A depth, which I do not see on the drawing. Overall depth, give me about 7/16 of an inch. If I was going to be mortising for this, I would be using a router. I would have a template clamped down to the door, and I would quickly route the preparation. I would probably look to minimize, well, I would probably make that router so that I was tracing a radiused corner around that as well. That would be a nice, quick and easy way to go about doing it. You don't want it any larger than necessary because you want those two screws, when they get through the holes, to pretty much immediately be getting into the wood surface, or the wood subsurface I should say, to secure itself in. They've added that 2.5 inch dimension I see there in bold here. I would probably make my prep yeah, I'd probably make my prep 2 and 9/16. I do not see a radius for the cup size. It is 7/16 radius would be my guess, because the opening is 7/8 wide. So if you can come up with a 7/8 bit, you might be able to real elegantly plunge and then route and then come up. If you're going to do it by hand because you're doing one or, well, 2 or maybe 4 of these, okay, sure. But if I was doing any sort of quantity, I would take the time to make that template, because once you get that route done, it's seconds, and it's a professional, clean, accurate job. Available in other finishes, of course, your brass, your bronze, your chrome. There's a link below this video. Before we move on to the product brochure, there is a link to the installation instructions, and they give you the preparation that they're looking for. 2 1-inch holes, and then chisel out the rest is basically what they're saying. I probably wouldn't make those holes quite 1 inch, but it would certainly suffice because the width of the preparation is adequate to permit that. One other dimension that I don't believe that they give is the thickness of the faceplate, and it's quite thin. It's probably 20 thousandths. 0.023, in fact. 0.023. Okay. Then there's a link below this video to the product brochure that will allow you to review the 22 flush pole and sister products to it. Obviously, the 221 is very common. The 218s are relatively common, the small finger poles as well. But the 22 will list the different finishes that this is available in. The B3, B stands for brass base material. If you're looking at something from Ives and it has an A where the B would normally be, that means it's an aluminum base item. 3 for 605 or polished brass. 5 for 609 or antique brass, 10B for 613 or oil rub bronze, 15 for satin nickel or 619, 26 for 625 or polished chrome, then 26D for 626 and satin chrome. The rest of that product brochure is handy because it will allow you to review the other items that are related to this and usually are purchased with this, such as the 230 pocket door pull and even a 42 privacy door bolt for a sliding door. Not a real common piece of hardware, that 42, but it is indeed an elegant way to keep a pocket door in the locked position. Very inexpensively too, I might add. Finally, there's a link below this video to the manufacturer's page where you can pull up not only all of the Ives products that we sell, but a link to the manufacturer's website, as well as a link to the full product catalog. If you have any questions on the Ives number 22 in a B26D finish or any other Ives product, please feel free to reach out to us. And thank you.